Matt, you're in what's your sixth fall camp now?
Sixth fall camp, yeah.
How's it feel a little bit different this time at all?
No, I think we did a good job this off season doing a lot of work, so it doesn't feel like a big shift from anything. Maybe in years past where we did a little bit less in the summer. So yeah, I mean, I kind of know what's everything that's coming. It's funny to see the freshmen because their heads are spinning, and I remember when mine was too. So just trying to help those guys along and get better every day.
I think we talked about it at Pactal Media Day, but the cohesiveness of this group, it feels like it's already there with that starting five. I mean, have you sensed that already early in camp?
Yeah, I mean, I think the communication's been great, and I think that is a testament to Coach Blesh and just how he's had us work this off season and during spring ball. So that's been great, and it's fun to get these new guys out here to even build more cohesiveness because you never play the same five guys the whole season. So hopefully we can continue to work with everybody and make sure that we have 10, 12 guys that we feel confident that can go in the game and communicate well and do well.
You look like you're in the best shape of your career here. I mean, how did the off season change things with you recuperating from an injury and just preparing for your last season to get looks for the NFL?
Yeah, I think, I do feel like I'm in the best shape. I think the strength coaches did an awesome job this off season, getting me in shape. Coach Zach, when I was hurt, had me doing all these different types of workouts, going around my arm, making sure I could do everything else. So yeah, I got a lot stronger, and then when it was time to go, I felt like the guys pushed me out here, and we all got better. So yeah, I think all of us are in the best shape, and you kind of have to be when you're running this type of offense. So it's a good balance there.
Have you been able to see the payoff on the field, just noticing the difference in strength?
Yeah, definitely. I think when we're out there, when you're playing that up tempo, you're breathing hard, but as soon as you get that little rest, you're kind of able to recover a lot faster, which is huge.
What's the most difficult part of having to sit out when you've played as much as you have?
Yeah, I think the difficult part is just kind of not being able to get better. I think, there's still parts of my game that I want to get better, and so to not have that live action and just have to take those mental reps gets a little boring. So it's fun to actually get in there and especially with this new offense, actually get to feel it in full speed, get to go against some of these new defensive guys, which is fun. Sergio and David Reese and some of these new guys. So yeah, it's been fun.
Obviously there was excitement about the new offense. You weren't able to be part of it during the spring, but seeing all the pieces here together, obviously there's still more growth to happen over these next few weeks. So what's it been like to kind of see everything kind of fall into place offensively?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've been here in my career and I've looked around the field and just seen as much talent. It feels like, the threes go in, I'm like, whoa, those are, those dudes can play. So that's really cool to see. And I think that helps kind of everyone come together because when you compete, you grow together. You want to get better. And I think we have a good culture here where that competition doesn't bleed into the locker room and create, bitterness or anything. But we have guys that are genuinely wanting to help each other and get better, which is really cool.
Coach Spav talked about rotating quarterbacks behind you guys, behind all the lines. I mean, how valuable is that in this time to get used to, if someone has to go in a pinch and get used to a different quarterback?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Yeah, I mean, you can see the quarterback competition playing out well. The guys are, wanting to get in there, wanting to do well. And anytime you have a competition, it's gonna get guys better. So, yeah, it's fun to kind of have the different changes of pace. I've never really blocked for a guy like Sam, which is fun. But then, you guys have you have Ben and Fernando and Luke who can really throw the rock, and they can surprise you with their legs too. So, yeah, it's been fun to have all those guys and excited to see them grow as not only players but leaders on the team.
Is there any major difference when you're snapping to Sam versus when you're snapping to someone like Fernando?
I have a little bit maybe less of a window to miss my snap, so I got to be right on, a little shorter. But he's pretty athletic, so in case I miss it, he can go up there and get it.